told her if I would have got my gloves, I would have caught it definitely. So it was quite a few great learning experience with them. Jeetna, that's it. Nothing else. Nothing less than that, for sure. Starting of this WPL, I think that's the best thing that happened to the women's cricket in India. Okay. Welcome to the new segment, UPW TV. It was great, actually, to be honest enough, the kind of support and the freedom we got from, I think, Rajesh sir or Janisha, like from the overall franchisee. That was great because as a coaches and when you're working in this franchisee, that's what you're looking for, the freedom to work and the support. So that was very great, and I think it was pretty visible as well in the performances of the girls and the kind of atmosphere we were able to create in the team. It was all because of that, the support they provided. So it was great. Healy, yeah, as a keeper and batter, yeah, there are a lot of similarities are there. But it was actually not regarding the training for sure, but a few conversations which I had was regarding the Indian players, like the way she wanted them to perform and do well. And she wanted to share her experiences or something she notices used to about the domestic players. So more on those lines we had. Yeah, but once or twice we had that competition of like catching one. So because when she was hitting, I was like catching I missed it because I was with the mid. So I told her if I would have got my gloves, I would have caught it definitely. Then she was laughing. Then yeah, okay, maybe we'll have one competition there. But training wise, yes, not really that much notes we exchanged, for sure. It was great. It was great learning experience. Honestly, because all three of them bring different sort of flavors, like the way they approach they have. In the beginning, like it was great to have some open conversation, so we know which direction the team is going to go, and that really set the tone for us. They're also experienced and the kind of the experience they brought into the team and the approach they taught. So it was quite a few great learning experience with them, and it really helped the way the team formed and the approach we took during the WPL. That was clearly there. So it was great. Her bold prediction, Jeetna. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing less than that, for sure. Yeah, memorable moment. I know I was saving it after, like, once we'll win the WPL, I wanted to. I think the first thing was like getting into the top 3 team. There are a few small moments, I'll say those were pretty memorable for me. First, like getting into the top 3, as I said. The second thing, like the first game against Gujarat Giants, like how from an impossible position we won. And players like our domestic players, Kiran coming up, Pashvi coming up and performing. So there were small moments. And the one I think I'm really proud of, because winning and losing the game, the atmosphere, the environment we had in the dressing room remains consistent. It was pretty much the same. I think that was the best thing I'll say that happened, because the girls were still together as a team. The whole staff was there together as one team. So that was really, really good, memorable for me for the last season. Yeah, starting of this WPL, I think that's the best thing that happened to the women's cricket in India. I'll say that. Correctly, you've said that there was nothing that much of exposure for us as a cricketers there. But kind of exposure now, these girls are getting the facilities, and from all over India, you can see the players coming up and playing and performing. So that's one thing, it's going that exposure part. And I think second thing, the most important impact as a coach I can see is it's going to improve the general standard of our cricket, in women's cricket in India. Because at all levels, it's going to impact this WPL. And it's definitely, because we have seen in IPL how it has impacted the men's cricket. So the same impact is going to go for the women's cricketers as well. So yeah, that's what I'm just looking for, because you'll see the many more girls from the domestic side coming and performing and making a big name for themselves. think that sort of tournament it's going to be, WPL. Yeah, memorable as a captain. I think captaining the World Cup side, that was really special because I was still pretty newcomer and having 2-3 former captains in the team, but that was a great experience working along with them. And I think under my captaincy in the World Cup, that what happens is like first time ever we were in the top 3. Before that, India was never in the top 3 teams there for the World Cup. So that was again, I take it as a very special moment for me that under my captaincy, at least we started, and in the coming year we made it up to the top 2. So that was good.